Hey guys, this is Time for Us Reacts, and we are back to react to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works Abridged, episode 11, and He Shall Appear. I'm going to guess it's because the last episode was called Speak of the Devil. So, had to complete it, I guess. But anyway, yes, last time, Archer activated Unlimited Blade Works, and that's how the episode ended. And Shiro said he wanted that, but he doesn't. He really doesn't.
Yeah.
But he's going to get it.
He is unfortunately going to get it.
But yeah, I suppose we'll see what happens in this episode.
Well, I've already watched it. So.
Okay, yeah, he watched it. We haven't. Because... Yeah. So you'll be getting our unfiltered reactions, but not his.
How is it 8 o'clock already?
Oh, get over yourself. Come on!
But anyway, let us hurry through this. So we'll start things up in... Oh, wow, it's 37 minutes long. Okay, wow. 3, 2, 1, play.
To be perfectly fair, a good 7 of those minutes are credits.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
No, Shiro. No, you don't want this.
Forbidden magecraft. In principle, it establishes a materialized inner world with a set of rules and functions that streamlines a process or autonomously performs tasks of varying complexities. But in effect, it's a person's inner projection given form.
That's right. Welcome to hell. This should be all the answer you need about my purpose.
What do you mean?
What? Is the imagery not obvious? A barren wasteland covered in fog, only massive gears present? My inner world is that of a soulless machine, built so efficiently, it will never break down.
You call it Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, that's why we're called that.
What is this place's purpose, Archer?
Okay.
In essence, it automatically stores the blueprints of everything I see with the aspect of being a sword and prepares it, making it always available to me.
Ah, so literally Unlimited Blade Works then.
I love this. I love this whole thing. This is mine now.
I did too once. Then I got a clue you should try it.
Is this your noble phantasm then, Archer?
Really complicated question. Let's just say yes and pretend that yes, because it might as well be, but acknowledge that also no. The thing is...
It is very complicated,
it's just a skill I happen to have. I don't possess any legend worth crystallizing as a noble phantasm.
Ever since you became a turncoat, you've been a wellspring of information. Practically a wikia.
I guess I'm passionate about my craft. Except the overwhelming existential dread part of the craft. Besides, Reed and Saber, being here with you two in unfamiliar waters. I guess talking to you like this
Is what?
I don't know, it's stupid. Everyone die!
If our hunch is right, I know exactly how this place works. I want that sword. I want that sword and that. And I want that. I want everything here.
Hey, stop that! Stop learning Unlimited Blade Works! Right here!
Everyone keep your eyes peeled. He's an archer, so he's probably taking up a long-range position. Okay,
Yes, but he mostly uses swords, as archers tend to do.
I mean, like, seriously, like, out of all of the archers in Fate Grand Order, there's only, like, a small handful that
Archer, where do you
actually
think you're
use
going?
I
bows
was
and
going to
arrows.
kamikaze everyone here,
Well,
but then Nightwing over
Archer
there
is
started
just
stealing
any
my
one of
magic.
projectiles.
I'm running low on mana,
Yeah,
and I'm not super keen on getting caught in any situation where you have enough cover to use your noble phantasm.
Unhand Reen.
Oh, let me think about that. No. How about I don't unhand Reed? We're in some backwards world where Reen and Shiro form some weird romantic dynamic. And not only that, but you and Reen are not only master and servant, but also, you are...
I think we all know what this is.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, it's
that's
weird
that.
is what it
So
is.
if I have her, I'm safe. If you want her back, meet me at the Einsburn
just
Castle
gonna say,
tomorrow.
Fate Route
And be
sucked.
prepared to fight alone. Hopefully this fight goes better than my last one there.
Yeah, I watched
You don't
those
have a
first.
master.
Get over
How are
it.
you going to stay alive?
Independent action, baby. I'm an independent servant who don't need no master. I just called myself baby. What the fuck did I do?
Get there and put an end to this.
Okay,
Yeah, that always makes sense.
alright.
Call myself baby.
If it isn't the returning heroes.
No,
I
Saber,
answered.
he actually helped us. He's a good... No, neutral? Guy, now.
Looks like
Yeah.
this story had a happy ending.
Archer knocked out Reen and is holding her hostage so that he might kill Shiro.
And there's the upsetting sequel. Man, our lives suck, huh? Being a hero's the worst.
Yeah.
Lancer, would you aid us in our rescue attempt?
Helping you to find the young lady? Nah, not really. My master commanded me to do that one thing to take care of Castor. So I'm off the hook.
We appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Thought about it. My master can blow himself. I'm in.
Wicked!
Oh, nice!
Go aboard the USS!
Yeah. His master does suck.
Serpent!
I like his
tired.
master.
The attempt is appreciated.
He's the worst.
I know, that's why I love him. He ate Mapo tofu in front of Shiro. Just because it made Shiro miserable watching him eat it. And what does he say after all that's done? You know what I'm saying? He is a man of delicate sensibilities, to say the least.
Archer?
Alright. This scene.
Have a bad dream.
Yeah! I had a dream
I remember
where
seeing
my best
the
friend tried to
comments
kill
and
my boyfriend
of like the
and
previews of
girlfriend
this
and
scene,
knocked me out because
and
his intended
Shinji's
bad
voice
boy
actor
was
straight up said, "Yeah, I felt uncomfortable."
Ah, here it comes.
Do you know how long it takes me to
Yeah.
genuinely open up to anyone, you
Okay.
jackass? I finally
Job's gotta
feel
be done.
happy with a group of mostly romantic partners and friends, and you decide to go all Anakin Skywalker on me!
Let's cut to the chase, Reen. When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling after Ryder died. I knew for sure when Shiro projected Kancho and Bakuya.
That far back. And you never called me on it.
I thought you must have a good reason, and I was respecting your privacy. Again, didn't expect you to swing to the dark side. So what now? Oh, that worked. You stopped. So what now, Archer? Kill
Yeah,
Shiro?
that doesn't usually work.
You know that's not going to do anything to fix your problem, right?
Yeah.
So you're just doing it because there's a 0.1% chance it might do something?
Yes.
That's a pretty Shiro way to handle things, Archer.
How unusual. The fly to welcome the spider into its home. How unexpected.
Oh shit, it's you.
It's about time I found some other mongrels for Shinji to play with. Oh shit, it's you.
Check it out, Reen. Now look who's the better mage. I also acquired my own archer, but mine's a superior breed entirely.
Shinji, if you ever use the word breed in regard to me again, I'm going to snap your neck.
Hands off the merchandise.
Go ahead
Make
and
me
do
kill
it,
you,
please.
Shinji Mato. Oh, no,
Please, no
do.
one's going to miss
Sorry,
her.
did you just tell me what to do, Archer?
Is that a problem?
No, sorry, best friend, buddy pal, Gilgamesh. I meant Archer, not Archer.
Archer, huh? So an archer.
Archer?
Archer. Once I'm finished with Shiro Emiya, then you can have Reen.
What?
I won't be in any position to stop you anyways.
Do you have any idea what he'll do to me?
I'm banking on what you'll do to him.
A deal where I just have to sit back and wait for the prize to come to me? Well, that's my kind of deal.
Quite the intrepid master you have there, Gilgamesh. Unless I give you explicit permission, you glassware mutt. Do not open your vexatious mouth in my direction ever again.
Do you hear that, Reen? The deal's all set.
Yeah.
Looks like everything's coming
He's
up,
an asshole.
Shinji. I'll
But
admit,
he is
my
our
plan had some
asshole.
speed bumps, but now everything's falling into place. You like smart guys, right? I bet you find me pretty hot now that I'm a full-blown mastermind, puppet mastering the war.
Please just kill me.
Faker. What did you just call me? Want to do something about
I think
it?
you're the fake edge archer around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my fake. I'll make you eat those words. Okay. I had to.
So you've arrived. Shiro Emiya and Reen's Saber servant.
And me, Lancer Mario.
You decided to come help? I'm starting to think you were summoned by the wrong person.
No, the thing there is, I was summoned by the right person. But like many Irish heroes, I found myself changing hands pretty fast. Like I keep saying, hero stuff sucks.
Lancer, go find Reen.
You sure about that, kiddo? I could end this right now. One quick A-Bulk and he is out of here.
We don't want to kill him.
Huh.
Why not?
Yes, we
Why
do.
not?
No, we don't.
I guess we don't.
Nobody gonna fill me in on... All right, fine. I'll go find the little lady. Hey, keep your guard up. Don't let that guy drag you down to his level, all right?
I intend to pull myself down to his level, then take that level, shatter it, and pull us both down to my level.
Sure, shut up.
More things I don't understand.
Let's go, Lancer!
Lance is like, what is my life anymore?
The spear has taken off. Let's get down to it. I surmise you already know what the situation is.
Shiro told me the gist on the way over. Archer, you're a heroic spirit summoned from the future, aren't you? Heroic spirits are recorded upon their deaths, and their spirit origins are stored outside the reach of time and space. You are someone familiar with this time, familiar with us. It's hard to conceive of a heroic spirit from the future because the modern age makes it difficult for one to be properly produced. Reliance on technology, the almost complete obliteration of mystery, and the age of information all work against the concept of a hero.
Charles Babbage is a servant.
I'm getting the sense he didn't tell you the full story.
What? Shiro,
I thought it'd be more dramatic. And I want to hear him say it. Green and I both haven't been able to
Anyway.
choke out the words.
Please kill him.
But
Let me be clear. I didn't overcome the tribulations necessary to become a heroic spirit. I suck, you see. I'm just the worst. So to deal with my being just the biggest piece of garbage on the face of the earth, I made a contract with Alaya directly.
and became a counter guardian. That's why you have no noble phantasm.
what's a counter guardian?
Yes. To save people, to save everyone, I became a counter guardian. I idealistically believed it would grant me the power to protect everyone in front of me. And by making the contract, I properly constructed unlimited blade works. However, it turns out when you sell your soul to the spirit of mankind, all you're really doing is signing up for infinite public service for the rest of eternity.
Going kind of high concept. What's a counter guardian?
Notice how there's no World War III? That's what a counter guardian is. Those pledged to the spirit of mankind
my
will appear
issues
when it's
with that
going to
definition,
destroy
but okay.
itself. We stop it by killing everything related to the problem.
The
And
modern
can I
social
stress, mankind does this
Speaking of.
a lot. It may not seem like it to you, but it's a constant problem. My entire life is poof, kill some terrorists. Poof, murder a royal family. Poof, kill President Dwayne Johnson. Poof, kill that guy. Poof, kill that dog. Poof,
Yeah.
poof, poof, poof. I wouldn't be shocked if there was another me out there at this very second killing someone walking their dog who didn't realize that they were going to butterfly effect the world into oblivion.
So, counter guardians are heroic spirits.
All counter guardians are heroic spirits. Not all heroic spirits are counter guardians.
Okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be taking notes?
So you've grown tired of it.
I mean, when it comes to
Let's
Fate
kill
lore,
and kill for what seems
It
That's
doesn't
kind- it's-
help to take notes.
Yeah.
It really
You want to win the
doesn't.
war, to wish for an end.
it's all
Really
kind of
should
stuck
have
up here.
told her.
Told me what?
Tell me, Shiro, when did you first realize it? I get Reen noticing, but you?
I guess you wouldn't have realized after all. It all started with Hiroshima.
Pardon?
That is not the answer I was expecting.
Hold up.
First
Hold
clue
up.
was
Got
after
you.
Berserker. We walked around, then I'm pretty sure that a tiny Godzilla showed up with a tiny girl, and Archer Hiroshima does.
Oh.
I don't know what Hiroshima is. I guess the Grail doesn't deem it relevant information for a servant.
They do a good
I don't
explanation.
understand.
Oh, okay.
I guess the Grail doesn't deem it relevant information for a servant. That's what you said, right? The Grail provides information to avoid culture shock and adapt to the modern world, including language, modern taboos, etc.
You are Jeanne d'Arc.
Do I look remotely French to you?
If not for the Grail, I'd have no idea what French even means.
But it doesn't tell them everything, including world wars. It could have just been World War I, to be fair. But then when you mentioned something to Saber,
The tool like a heroic spirit is like a Graf Zeppelin.
I have no idea what you just said, but I demand you take it back!
Oh.
I see.
so that meant all recent wars were, for one reason or another, determined by the Grail to not be necessary to the operation of a servant in this war.
So that's what
Okay.
we picked up on.
Then we're dealing with the servant feminazi. The worst kind of Nazi.
There is no worst kind of Nazi, Rid. All Nazis are the worst Nazis.
You probably didn't notice, and neither would I if I hadn't seen it from the outside.
Got a Hitler question for you, Shiro.
Your mindset is defined by a
I
horrible
see.
tragedy
I
that
see what
shaped
you
who
mean.
you are. So, when you talk about difficult subjects, or things with a huge scale,
Let's say that right before his death, knowing everything that Adolf Hitler had done, he got a chance to talk to himself in his formative years.
and that particular habit set you apart from the other servants. You didn't consider that the other servants wouldn't have that knowledge. You assumed they would, and freely spoke about things that you remembered learning in your own lifetime.
That's awfully observant of you.
Add in that I constantly got mental flashes whenever you exerted large amounts of magical energy, the fact that you knew where Lancer and Berserker would strike, you knew Kusaki was a master, but not his real name, and you possessed a one-of-a-kind pendant from Reen that I had the only existing copy of. The evidence piled up once we realized that you were from the future.
Funny that you put so much thought into me, but never paid enough attention to Saber to figure her out. How like Shiro Emiya to be so self-absorbed.
Hey, I respect your privacy, like a gentleman.
He's right. I think it's time you learn who I am, Shiro.
Thank God! I have wanted to know
This
so
is-
badly.
This is not the time.
When I was a young girl,
Like, this is a
I
great
was
story,
faced
but
with a sword of selection
Now?
called
Really?
Caliber. Whomever pulled it from the stone was fated to rule Britain as its once and future king. I rose to the challenge and claimed it.
On the phone. You're King Arthur?
Yes, King Arthur.
Not like Guinevere summoned to act like
King Arthur.
Queen Arthur.
King Arthur. Remember that thing about the sword and gender I told you a long time ago?
Well then, so I guess descriptions of you were embellished.
You'll find most historic accounts of famous people veered toward depicting them as 30-something-year-old white men.
Okay,
piss off
I'm
fast.
Okay,
gonna
that-
have to
that- that was-
process
that was
this, but
incredibly
I'm accepting
stupid.
it as we
Anyway.
go.
I have regrets about how my reign ended. So I wish to use the Grail to confront the Sword of Selection again and pass it over, allowing for a greater king who wouldn't lead Britain to its destruction.
You know it's still there, right? It's on the map. It's not destroyed. It just
Kingdom, you idiot. Anyway.
going. It's got Doctor Who now.
Oh, you have a wish to rewrite your foolish origins, Saber? How quaint.
Don't you start! This is different! I led a country to its demise!
And I've killed enough people to fill a country.
I killed my son!
I killed Kennedy.
We do what?
What? Pardon? It wasn't the government?
Wait, even
Yes, even that one you're thinking of right now. That one you really liked.
no. But for why?
Whatever. Now, is that all? Was Hitler my great slip-up? That was weird to say.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
no.
very weird
The
out of
smoking
context.
gun was something far more obvious.
Oh,
When you saved me from Castor,
prepare to feel the unbridled wrath of Shiro fucking Emiya!
Yeah, that
Yeah.
might clue
I
him
thought you
in.
didn't hear that.
well, it did. Thought I heard you wrong.
Embarrassing.
Honestly, I understand getting carried away when facing a villain.
I guess now that I know how I dug my own grave, I'd better put myself in it.
Say it.
There's no point.
Do what I say. I want to hear it from you.
Oh? Fine. Then look into this broken mirror. I am the end result of the dream Kiritsugu left behind. The Counter Guardian and the de facto heroic spirit. Shiro fucking Emiya. But FYI, I don't do Shiro, I go by Emiya, and the Emiya is in all
All
caps.
caps. Yeah, there
Why?
we go.
Just is. My name, my choice.
Yeah.
Not Emiya,
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
Emiya!
I don't care that it's dumb, it's how it is.
How weird. Shiro Emiya overcommitting to something pointlessly.
Oh, hey, you want something to commit to?
Oh, I love the word Grail.
Mhm.
Actually kill yourself. The actually is important, I think.
All right, little runestone. Seek out the greatest source of sass in the building.
You know what I
That was the most amazing sound effect.
Okay.
I don't think you understand sarcasm.
I've always loved what good friends
Oh
we
god.
are.
Oh no.
What
Oh, no.
totally perfect good best friends we are.
I lived for years afraid of accidentally ending up alone in a room with you. You're that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
You know, I like it when girls play hard to get, don't you?
I want to kill myself. I'm about to vomit. If I throw up, you're not going to stop, are you?
That's it, baby. Don't break character for me.
Thank you, Lancer.
Calm your dick, McRoche. Read the damn room.
If you kill him, you can do whatever you want to me.
Surprisingly, not the first time I've ever heard that. Get you out of here and
I
back to your harem.
mean, he is an Irish hero.
I'll be honest, I actually like the original line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, what was the original line again? I know it was badass.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say stop. I punched you instead.
Right, yeah, exactly. That was amazing.
Now, best character.
Shall I take from the daughter?
Did I actually guess right when you said they were the worst? That's disappointing.
Excuse me, Reen. You should be happier to see your teacher.
Curate, I'd be happy to see you if you weren't such a hangnail.
Reen, perhaps we show gratitude to the man about to untie you.
Curate? I don't believe for a second you're about to try to save me.
Reen, if your father had this kind of awareness, perhaps he'd still be alive.
Curate?
Yeah.
My father?
He had the
When I was
funniest
about to
face.
betray him, he trusted me entirely. In fact, he provided the dagger I used to stab him in the back.
The Azoth dagger? The same one you gave me? You sick freak!
What sweet words. Be they from the mouth of a Tosaka or an Emiya, they still dance upon thy tongue so delightfully. But time is of the essence. Lancer, kill her.
Hey, priest, didn't you say I could?
You could have the body.
Hot dog!
Oh my god, you're disgusting!
Hey.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Oh no.
Weakened me because we're incompatible. Used one command seal to prevent me from killing you. One to force me to flee any battle where I reveal my identity. One to force me to call myself Mario Mario. First name Mario, last name Mario. When asked my name, for some inane reason. And now you're trying to have me murder defenseless young women? No offense, Reen.
No, this is great. Keep going, I'm into this.
For most servants, that'd be the end of the contract. But you have a billion spare fucking command seals for some reason. So from now on, if you want me to comply, you're gonna have to burn a seal. Leave the castle? Burn a seal. Spy on people? Burn a seal. Not walk around loudly nude in your church? Burn a seal.
Pardon?
Not kill you in your sleep? Burn a goddamn seal. You want to have a servant? You better get ready to stop and start a hell of a lot.
Well, I'm sad to hear I'll have to burn one more of these. You are a fan of limericks, aren't you, Lancer?
Yeah!
Oh, no.
Because you used another command seal to command me to compulsively put things in a limerick.
Allow me to try my hand. I once knew a servant in blue, one who did choose to refuse.
Bad rhyme.
He thought me on guard, that he held all the cards. But my servants were not one, but two.
The blonde servant.
Pierce your heart and kill yourself, Lancer.
A lot of suicide in this episode, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of,
Archer, this is ridiculous. You've been recorded outside
I'm
space
giving
and
you
time.
your Fryron
Killing yourself here
moment.
will do nothing to affect you.
Maybe. But if that version of my spirit is so thoroughly broken that it can't even conceive of being a hero,
Then nothing will happen. You're literally just hoping against hope that this works despite all logic saying it won't.
and it is exactly that kind of thinking that got me here, and exactly why I have to end it.
What? Are you even listening to me?
Archer, when you stood here staring at the blade before you, what choice did you make?
Oh, I never did this.
Oh, was
Yeah.
your war different?
Completely
I
different
guess it
timeline,
changed
dude.
after the
I'm the Shiro from the
fights.
Fate.
Otherwise,
from
you've
the
been
Fate
more
timeline.
careful about the World War II stuff.
aka, you know,
Indeed.
the
In
worst
my
one.
war, everything was mostly the same at the start, except that Reen's archer was terribly injured by Saber that first night because I didn't use a command seal to stop her. He was injured, so he didn't aid in the fight with Berserker, and I was terribly wounded. I became almost suicidal in my efforts to protect Saber, who I grew to love.
Wait, what? With Tiger Mom?
You are my son!
Ryder fell first.
And you never learned her name.
That's right. She was defeated by Saber's Excalibur while riding an enslaved Pegasus.
It must be a strong sword then.
It has a whole massive fortress-destroying beam of light that incinerates matter sort of deal.
Was the past just like anime? Was history just anime? Is the present anime?
Then Archer felt a berserker to help us escape. He left me with the words that I should always imagine myself at my strongest. And so when I needed strength, I imagined him. I admired him. Because I'm insanely problematic. One day I looked into the mirror and went, oh, cool, there it is. There it is. Neat. The next I looked into that same mirror and cried. Metaphorically, the survivor's guilt makes actual crying hard. You'll notice I've never done it.
So that's how you knew Berserker's God-hand noble phantasm, and his immunity to most wounds.
Soon after, Castor appeared to us. It was our first time meeting her. She was instantly killed after demanding Saber in exchange for Taiga's life. In our situation, though, there were no water golems or busts. She was desperate. Her master and assassin had been killed without ever having met us to begin with. We'd later find out that the teacher Kazuki Yamashiro was murdered at the temple, where there was also a massive amount of mana stockpiled. So I eventually put the pieces together. I took a shot in the dark with Castor here, and she unknowingly confirmed her identity for me.
I see.
Then Lancer died.
Did I defeat him?
So Lancer died, and after some complications we didn't worry about, we reached the Grail. I failed to protect you, or to win your heart, Saber. But in the end, you were forced to reject the Grail, all the same.
I would never! It is my holy mission to seek the Grail.
When you see it, you'll understand. Trust me.
And not once were you told you were wrong or that your dream was stupid. You continued on alone.
Yeah.
Uninhibited. No crazy existential nightmares throwing silver swords at you.
But I wish someone had.
Then who was the original
I've become
Archer?
nothing more than a means to kill. I tried desperately to protect everyone.
Paradoxes.
But my ideals
Don't you love
worked.
them?
I became a thing that only kills everything in front of me. The ideal hero
So what you're
of
saying is it's all
justice.
loop.
A mere machine serving its function.
Okay.
Did you know I saved the world when I was alive? And then got blamed for the conflict and was executed? Like, to death. So how about we stop with this long overdue exposition and get to the you stabbing yourself for my amusement part?
Archer,
I would like that too, yeah.
you say you loved me.
And I still do, in a way. But there's nothing I can do for you like this. Plus, I guess you're into girls. Should have seen that coming with Guinevere.
I'm into people.
Who all happen to be girls. Our life has no value, Shiro Emiya. You can live as a regular human, burdened by your failure to achieve the ideal in front of you. You can pursue me, and succeed in
Keep your
becoming
head
this
cannons
ideal,
where they
but in
belong,
the end
in
you
your
will
head.
carry the same resentment I do. Or you can kill yourself now, and put an end to it all. Your future's nothing but misery.
But this me wouldn't become a counter guardian, since this instance of you is already recorded as a heroic spirits. So Alaya has no need to ask this version of me to do you.
And you die in a nuclear power plant. Congratulations. Kill yourself, how about?
A power plant?
Look, I like talking. We know that. I'm a many words boy. But even I'm getting tired of writing my autobiography for you. Take that sword, do yourself a stab, and end it.
Shiro, no.
So we have our answer.
No.
Come again?
No.
Why no, exactly?
I don't want to.
I present
Yeah,
you with a
I rather
mountain of
like living.
exposition. Outline the impossibility of your dream. And you just say, I don't want to.
That's right.
I'm just gonna kill you. Fuck this. Fuck it. It'll make me feel better.
You do that, man.
What a waste. He was a remarkable servant, despite his overburdened sense of fair play and being a good person.
But
You
that's
just
what
hate
makes
good
him
men, don't
sexy.
you?
You should be more concerned for your own life
That and the
at this
tush. The
moment.
tush is also very nice.
Get your hands off me, you perverted priest!
Don't flatter yourself. I lust only for murder. Also God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he had a pretty hot wife, pretty devoted to him.
Yes,
The only feeling
Scooby.
he ever had about
see
it
a
was
girl?
sadness that he didn't get to kill himself.
Battle continuation, bitch.
Yeah, there we go.
You know, it's not all that uncommon in stories from my time for the hero to take his killer with him.
Lancer, how in God's name?
Yorokobe, Kirei. I'm just gonna take a quick nap.
Hey, priest! What's wrong? Feeling kind of dead? Talk now, huh? Who's the big tough muscle man of God now that your heart doesn't work?
What are you doing? He helped you!
Yeah, but it turns out he had 2 servants to give me. Stupid priest, you swindled me!
I get that it's
Now,
a
where
different
were
path,
we?
but I'm still sad that Kirei went out that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was too quick.
Why?
I mean, I will say that's
You know what
fair.
I love about us, Rean? We always know exactly what the other wants. I wonder if you can tell me,
Shinji
Rean.
stabbing strangling
What
a
do
girl
you
he likes?
think
Hey, I've seen this
want?
before!
Right now,
Hey, I've seen this one before.
at
It's
this
a
very
classic.
moment.
Yeah.
Just do
Maybe
it.
the
Just
movie, though,
kill
is
me.
crazy.
Anything to...
Hey, it was a quick nap.
What are you looking at?
Seriously, even
Finish my
Brian-
nap.
Yeah.
How do you
Shin
keep
Evangelion. Fate.
getting up?
Clasping
Battle
hands. Shinji
continuation,
is a bitch.
bitch.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get my best friend Gilgamesh, and he's gonna come in here and stab you 1 billion times.
About that, do you actually have command seals?
What in the world is a command seal?
That's what I thought.
Just kill him, please. I know you won't, but still.
I bruise easily.
Made you flinch.
I've been mortally wounded.
That's barely even edited. That's pretty much exactly what happened.
Just dealt with the 2 people I hate most in the world. I'm not kidding. You're kind of a god to me right now.
Coolio, God's gonna fall down.
Lancer! What about battle continuation, bitch?
Battle's over. Nothing to continue. Feels nice.
Hey, Kukuling, or how do you say your name
Kukuling.
properly?
Look, if I know. It's
That's the
Gaelic.
official.
Language didn't make sense in my
sorry.
age. It's got a lot of throat, though, I can tell you that. Now, I got a question. Do you actually want to save that dumb archer of yours?
Yeah. He's hard-headed and misguided, and there's probably no saving either of them, but...
Either of them?
Oh, Archer's Shiro from the future.
See, they could have just said that. It's
Yeah.
not like I would have cared.
Yeah.
Whatever, go on.
I don't think I can save either of them, but I think I can be there for them. Archer screwed up his life, but if someone's there for them to constantly remind them to stay human and not to be a total nerdoid all the time, and to take some of that burden, then I think it's possible.
Oh.
I have a chance
Sorry,
to do
couldn't
things
hear you.
better
My
than
ears are going out.
Care to repeat that?
I like what you're made of.
I look what you're made of.
Calm down, little lady. I'm like 1,000,000 years old. Now get going.
You're mage too? You're just everything, huh?
I said, get going. You've got idiots to take care of.
Lancer, dying like this because of Kirei? You deserved better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the Lancers deserve better.
What a day.
In one form or another.
Everyone keeps saying that to me. Oh, just shut up and meet your God.
I'm going to do
Yeah,
things
God's
better
gonna
than you.
backhand
Repeat
Kirei
that with
directly
common
down.
sense this time.
He's well aware of things. I think that's the
I'm
best
not
part
someone
about
who
it.
regrets things. It's a problem. I just
Yes,
don't.
it is.
I act before I think, and it gets me into a lot of trouble.
Is
No.
this going somewhere?
I've decided you're dumb. Sorry. You might be my future, but I'm going to crush the version of you in front of me and turn you into our past. Your life ended when you reached your hill. I get that. You've waited atop your hill, suffering through your fate. for someone to arrive and show you the way out. I'm not going to wait. I'll withstand all that pain. Even if I never feel like I've made any progress or gained anything, I refuse to lose anything either.
Stop. What don't you get about this? You are me! You will end up where I stand!
I didn't fall in love with Tiger Mom. I have Reen. I've learned to use my magic, and you've seen how things have changed. We're different, and the possibilities at the end of my life are different. Even if my whole life becomes unlimited blade works, mine will be different from yours.
No! Nothing you do will be different. You're a vain, stupid little man who thinks he can bend the world's logic around him to suit his needs.
Takes one to know one, huh, buddy? Saber, I'm gonna need you to sit this one out. If I don't beat him, it'll be meaningless.
Shiro, he's a servant!
No, Saber. He's a slave.
That's very poetic, but he is a servant.
Yeah.
Shiro!
Yeah.
Oh, this is the highlight of the character.
Yeah.
Are you going to try to fight me? For real? I was never really this stupid, was I?
Yeah, you
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, you
jumped
are.
in front of Hercules.
What's your goal, your method, your reason?
I only saw the
Nothing
first
here
few
matters.
episodes of
If you
the
beat
Fate
me,
route,
you end
and I
up
was like,
me.
this is
If you
kind of
die,
stupid,
your
honestly.
ideals
Like
collapse.
other than the premise, which I thought was really cool, but I saw Shiro jump in front of Hercules, and I'm like, I'm done.
It never got better. He kept being stupid.
And of course, the episode ends there. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So how was it?
That was wonderful.
We had quite a few downs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I love how they'll mention she doesn't like Kuritsugu or any of his tactics. I love how they mention how horrified she was at Diarmu's death.
Yeah.
And freaking yet, they never mention Lancelot.
They never mentioned Lancelot.
He was literally her best friend. How do you not mention...
I mean, they do kind of allude to him in an earlier episode, but they never like flat out mention that specific fight.
Exactly.
It hurts for us Lancelot fans.
Yeah, just a little. Plus, I kind of had canon that she also liked him. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I realize that it is not canon in any way. But I just find it funny.
It's nice to think about, yes.
Especially since in actual storyline, Lancelot wasn't a player. He wasn't the type to go around to all the women.
Yeah.
All the women came to him.
Oh, yeah.
That was actually his curse. Like Galahad's birth, that was a rape against him.
Mm.
So, yeah, it would just be funny.
I mean, didn't Diarmuid's Legend basically go almost exactly the same way?
I thought his was more... His had one, and one version, he went more like Gawain. Oh, that's neither here nor there.
Mm.
But I like the Gawain story better.
Oh, well.
But yeah, curse with luck with women.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that we're recording this like after we watched the last episodes of the Sabaody Archipelago arc from One Piece, and I thought, hey, we need some laughs to cheer us up after that, because that was depressing. And instead, yeah, we got a few laughs here and there. We also got kind of ticked off at some of the decisions they decided to make. Then again, that seems to be par for the course with Project Mouthwash.
Yeah. It's not a 100% thing with them. It's a give or take.
Yeah.
I've come to terms with that to a degree, but
Yeah.
that's just how it be.
Yeah, I straight up did not like what they did to Rukia in the fight with Iron Yarrow.
Yeah.
There's a reason why, I quit reacting to Bleach S Abridged. And it was kind of because of that. They just started making decisions that I just felt, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah, you can tell his favorite character in Bleach is Rukia.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little.
How could you tell?
Well, considering Fade to Black is the top movie in that stack of movies. Though.
Yes. Fade to Black.
The one which is basically the giant shipping for
yes,
Rukia and Ichigo.
it's literally just a movie talking about how much Ichigo and Rukia mean to each other. And people have the audacity to tell me, no, it's purely platonic. I'm the kind of guy who looks at that movie, and I also look at when Ichigo lost his powers that time, and like Rukia's disappearing before him, and they give each other this look, and I'm just like, there is no platonic explanation for this.
I just love the audio where people say, "Oh, well, this is not canon." Well, neither is the only time that Ichigo and Orihime ever confessed anything to each other. Then, because they never had that moment.
Yeah.
Ever in the series.
Nope.
They never confessed anything.
Nope. Even worse, it was all one-sided on Orihime's part.
For the longest time,
yeah.
But that's.
I mean, it's like obviously like in the time between the end of the series and the epilogue. I mean, clearly there's development in there, but the difference
if
is
it's not on screen, it doesn't count.
Didn't see it at all. So it's like, how in the world are we to know that? Like, I mean, I don't know.
But that's neither here nor there. For Fate, yeah, there were issues.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, historical talk.
Oh, historical talk. Okay, all right.
Yep.
If he's a counter guardian, their explanation is they prevent great calamities from happening. Like, oh, we prevented World War III. Why didn't you prevent World War II?
Why didn't you prevent World War I?
Exactly.
Why didn't you prevent the Civil War? I mean, I know that was like
even
limited
more
to
than
a
Civil
country.
War. Why didn't they prevent the Chinese Civil War, the Taiping Rebellion?
Why didn't they stop anything from China?
Yeah, that's...
The top 10 bloodiest wars of all time. Oh my god, half of these are Chinese civil wars.
Yeah. Oh, God, the Chinese are screwed. Anyway. They'll come back. They always bounce back.
Yeah, they always bounce back one way or another.
I don't show too much respect for China, but I'll grant them. They always bounce back.
Yeah.
They'll be fine eventually.
Eventually.
But, yeah, I don't like that explanation of Counter Guardian. A more accurate explanation of what a Counter Guardian is these are conflicts they get involved in which will actually cause the end of humanity. Usually that means killing mages who are dabbling in a little too much. And as Shiro would find out over the infinite time period, there's a lot of times when that would have happened. As Fate Grand Order shows, it only takes one mage with a lot of magic power to screw everything up. Frick! That's a lot of genocides.
That's a lot of omnicides.
Exactly. Oh gosh, Lost Belts are going to give us PTSD. I swear. Ritsuka has the greatest therapist in Dante, I swear.
He is an emotional support avenger. That is literally his role.
Yeah, he is. But anyway, that's why I really don't like the explanation of Counter Guardian. Because, it's to prevent major conflicts. There were a lot of major conflicts. Like, what about the 30 Years' War? Let me give you some context for 30 Years' War. This was a religious conflict between Protestants and Catholics, mid-1600s. I'm going to give you a death toll here. World War I had something like, I think it was 1.7 million deaths. or billion.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think there was more.
Yeah,
than that.
30 Years War, 1.4. And it did not have machine guns.
Right, yeah.
Or mustard gas.
And you know what's truly fucked up about it? Most of those casualties were civilians.
Yeah.
The strategy of the day was you don't fight a battle until you're guaranteed to win. So, you're just moving armies around. How do you supply the armies?
Pillage.
Yep. Just take whatever the frick you want.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the counter guardian there?
Yeah.
See why I don't like this explanation?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't explain so much of the rest of history.
It can just be fixed with a few words. Just replace it with conflicts that will end humanity.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Not just calamities in general, just...
Now, granted, they may have been trying to imply that.
Yeah,
but
granted.
If so, they didn't imply it well enough.
Yes.
I know, this sounds like nitpicking, but
I mean, really, like, when you look back in history, because, I mean, like, at the time that this is set, which is supposed to be 2004, because that's when the visual novel released, I mean, the U.S. was still in Iraq. Middle East.
It was Iraq.
Yeah, it was Iraq.
Okay.
We've never invaded Iran, though we probably should. Though not so much because...
Well, I mean, we did blow up half their navy that one time.
I know, that was hilarious.
Yes.
But it's not like we should go in there because, we want to bring peace to the Middle East. No, I just want to burn it. Because, does anything good come out of them? Like, the Islamic Golden Age died long before Genghis Khan showed up. They killed it themselves.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Can we just put them out of their misery? I don't know. Maybe that's
but
too
either
harsh
way,
for
I
me.
mean, as you were saying. I mean, it's like, if I could talk today. It's like you were saying, I mean, like, when you look back in history and all of the wars that have happened, I mean, like, just saying that this is the Counter Guardians are supposed to end major conflicts, and then the fact that there's still all of those wars that have happened in history.
Yeah.
I mean, it implies that the Counter Guardians failed.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if there are a lot of ways that could fix this, like calamities that end humanity, that's an obvious one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Calamities that mages cause. That could be another
that
one.
one's definitely plausible, because, I mean, that one would
Okay,
be a
that-
lot easier to narrow down.
Heck, that was
Yeah.
Kuritsugu's existence.
Oh, yeah.
It was why he was so twisted as a guy,
Mm-hmm.
because that's why he was so desperate for the Grail, because that's all he was doing. He was realizing, I'm just killing more people than I'm saving. Like, saving the day is just being a killer. And he didn't like that. So.
Yeah. So he tried to find a miracle.
It backfired.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Gunner Abuchi.
Yeah, same.
Although he did write and direct the FGO Fate Zero collaboration.
Oh, yeah, that! Yeah.
Yeah, where he got to... Because Gunner Abuchi even told Nasu, I really just want to make a happy ending story. And he did! He made a story where Wafer goes back in time
to undo the future
that is
Karitsugu. I'm glad we thought of the exact same thing at that moment. Same brain cell.
But yeah, it ended happily there, but I guess... Was there anything else we want to talk about with this episode?
I don't believe so.
Nah, I think
I think we've about said our piece.
And any more opinions, and we'd be here forever.
Yeah, and we don't have all night. I mean, because we've got various stuff and things to do in the morning.
I don't care.
I do. I value my sleep.
I don't. I am a night owl. I'm going to stay awake all night anyway.
Oh, no, trust me. I wish I could be a night owl, but I'm so exhausted anymore. I just can't.
You know, it's weird. Like, I can get up, but I'm never awake until after lunch.
Right,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. Now, luckily, most of my jobs have been in factories, but I think the folks here don't need to hear about that.
Yeah,
anyway.
I don't think they
We've
care
been
anymore.
long
We've
enough
gone
as it
over our
is.
history. We've gone over what we liked but didn't like about this episode.
Well, I could rant so much more about
We
other
could.
things I didn't like, but
We're running out of time.
We've reached the 50-minute mark. I think we better end it.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Till next time, guys. See ya.